Hello there! Right, normally before Christmas we invest in a Christmas tree, usually from the garden centre. One year we had an artificial tree that came from my cousin's church charity shop up in Kilburnie, but it, alas, didn't last too long, a year or two, and then it was a bit manky, and well, the cats kind of attacked it as well, which didn't help. Anyway, this year we're trying to save money, and I thought, well, I have a display tree which I usually use for jewellery and other things. I have had down on the PLE before, and sometimes I've used it for craft fairs. These days I tend to just use it for photographing items that I'm going to put in one of my online stores. And I thought, well, as money's tight, what can I utilise that I've got at home? And then I thought about the tree. I remember one year, years ago now, it was, must have been about 25 years ago, I didn't have much money one year. And a friend and I went wandering up the lane. We lived on the edge of a country area, and I found a really good branch in the overgrowth, and I took that home and sprayed it. It looked quite good, but obviously that didn't last forever either. I thought, well, maybe I can use the tree that I've got, that I usually use for display. So here it is. Now this has been wiped down, dusted and dried off, and I bought a can of water-based spray, paint spray. This is titanium white. I bought this from the art shop in Canterbury, just off the high street, and this is suitable for graffiti as well, so it's the kind of thing graffiti artists use. And when it's dry, it's waterproof, but only when it's dry. So we're going to give this a shake, and we're going to spray the tree. Now, if you wanted to, you could spray it silver or gold. In days of deciding that I was going to use this tree, I was down in Broadstairs, and there's quite a nice gift shop, and I noticed they had almost the same tree and they'd sprayed their silver. But I want to be able to use mine all year, and it is in need of a bit of refurb anyway, a bit of TLC. So I thought, well, I might as well get a white and respray it white. Then it's suitable for all year round. So we're going to give it a spray. So here goes. I don't know how long it's going to take to dry. I can't see any instructions properly. And even if I could see the writing, I wouldn't be able to read such small writing. So we're just going to go for it. You want to hold the spray a reasonable distance away from the item. This is maybe about 12 inches away. Just give it a really good going over. Make sure that you haven't got any objects too near it, because you might not want those to get sprayed as well. As you can see, I've put paper down, and this should catch any paint sprays. If it does get on the chairs, as long as we wipe it off, then the chairs won't be sprayed white. So there we go. That looks pretty good to me. And we will leave that now for about 24 hours, and then we can think about what to put on it. The tree is now in situ. As you can see, the paint has dried really well, and it's really brought it back to life. Tonight I'm going to decorate the tree. I'm really late getting started, we're already in the second week of December and no tree has been put up. So this is the tree. I'm going to put the lights on first. It's the most logical thing to do. So we're not messing around, faffing around trying to get them positioned. I'm going to try and loop them over as best as I can so they're quite even. It's not a long stem, but that's just about right actually. And then we've put batteries in the lights. These are new lights. They came from Home Bargains. I think they were about £2, £2.50. But they look quite sweet. Anyway, that's the lights. And I've got a box of goodies here. These we keep from previous years. I'm not quite sure what colour scheme I'm going for. I've got rather a lot of tinsel. Some of it's better than others. But I think this is quite a nice piece. This is one of the newer pieces. Some of the tinsel is past its best. That's quite a nice piece as well. So which do you fancy, Dan? Which would you like? I think
we'll go for the...
You like the red?
This one.
Oh, we'll go for the red then. That appeals to me as well. This one's red and gold. I think we bought this from the pound shop last year. I'm just distributing it as evenly as possible. I don't want to hide all the lights. I want it to complement the lights. I'll put that up there as well there, actually, because we've got lights there. I don't want to detract from the lights. I think that's quite nice. There we go. That looks nice, doesn't it? Maybe I'll move it like so. We've got two rather boisterous cats who still think they're kittens and they kind of get into everything. And I've got visions of them knocking things over because that's what they tend to do. Especially Miss Robin. She's a bit of a character. She's got catitude. That looks nice actually. What do you think of that? Do you like
that? It's gorgeous.
Nice.
Yeah.
What I might do is put a bit round the bottom. This here, which I think this is some of the older stuff, but I think I might put this round the bottom just to jazz it up a bit. No doubt the kittens will play with it. It'll keep them occupied. That looks quite nice. It's like a halo, isn't it? I have some baubles. Now, these baubles, some of these are quite old. I'm not sure about those. That's quite a nice bauble. That's for cards. These are quite sweet. These were a gift. I can't remember who bought these for me, but I do think they're rather sweet and shiny, so I think we'll put those up. There are two in this pack. I think they're rather cute, brightly coloured, and they go with the scheme as well, so we'll put those up. I'm going to hang one there, and I'm going to hang one there as well. That looks nice, doesn't it? I'm going to hang one over here as well. There we go. That's nice. This cute little one can hang down here. I've got some more in here. These are handmade in previous years. This one I bought last year from Cats in Crisis charity shop. This cost £1, There's a Cats in Crisis charity shop down in Ramsgate on Queen Street, and I bought 2 or 3 of these last year. I bought 1 or 2 for presents as well, so that's nice, bearing in mind we're a cat household. And I think Santa looks really cute as well, so we'll put Santa over here, I think, maybe. There's Santa, he's hiding. It's nice to put your baubles everywhere, not just on the front. And this one is the one I made myself, and I'm going to put this one up here. That has Pride of Place up here near the top of the tree. I think that's cute. And I've got this lovely one that's handcrafted. This I bought a few years ago from my friend's shop at the PLE. She used to have a shop, and this was made in aid of Pilgrim's Hospice by one of the crafters. And I think that is really cute as well, so I'm going to put that over there. That one was about £3.50. I have so many baubles. This one's a cute one, somebody made. I think that is so sweet. It's nice to have things that have been handcrafted by people rather than just shop bought. That's quite nice. Ah, this is another cat one. This is Purple Cat. They will find somewhere for Kitty. Where shall we put Kitty? We'll put Kitty over here. There's Kitty. And this is a nice bauble as well. We'll put that over here. Now, if you don't have many baubles, you can make very simple little baubles without doing any sewing. For example, if you have a little organza bag or a little velvet pouch with drawstrings, you can put a few chocolate coins in and maybe tie a piece of ribbon round it and hang it from the tree. Or if you've got maybe a small jewellery box, you can cover that in bright paper and put a bit of ribbon round and hang that from the tree as well. You could maybe put a pound coin in or something like that. Now, you don't have to be amazing at crafts to create something interesting, especially if you've got children. It's nice to hide a few very small treats in bags and boxes for the children to find, maybe on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, or even Boxing Day. Whenever there's kids celebrating, it helps to occupy them as well so they don't get bored, because kids, especially young kids, can sometimes get bored quite easily, especially when they're indoors for quite a few hours and the weather's bad and all the adults are chatting. Kids can get a bit bored. I'm going to move my tree decoration over here. I'm having a rearrange. This happens quite a lot because you put things on and you think, oh, this doesn't look quite right. I don't want to put it too low down in case it gets attacked by the cats. So I'm going to put it here. It's still quite visible. I bought this from my friend Claire's pitch on the PLE, and I think this is rather nice. I'm going to hang that birdie there. And then this is a birdie we got a few years ago from a gallery in Ambleside, and I'm going to stick it over here. because we don't have a top of a tree. It looks quite nice there. And we have a D. Now, we had a C as well. These were a gift from a friend of ours. However, Arthur attacked mine last year and it is no more. But the D has survived for the time being. So I'm going to put the D. Let's see what that looks like. I might put the D over here. Let's see how the D looks. That's nice. And then I have a few of these metal baubles. I'll put these lower down. One there. I'm only going to put 2 up because I think we've nearly finished this now. I'll put one over here because the branches are a little bare. And I have this really lovely handcrafted bauble. It's all woolly. This has been, looks like it's been knitted. I'm going to put this over there. And lastly, I'm going to drape these bells around the tree. Put them in such a way that the tree doesn't topple over, and it gives a bit of interest to the tree as well. Makes it look a bit more festive and stylish. That looks rather nice, doesn't it? And I'll switch it on. Oh, and there's my decorated Christmas tree using a display tree that I've had a few years, about 5 years now, and I've resprayed it. And I think that looks rather good as a Christmas tree. This is Christmas on a budget. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, share and subscribe. It's much appreciated, and thanks for your support. Bye!
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!